Aloha ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. The plan for today is basically doing the dailies, doing the hero arena for this week, doing some demonic beasts, and in between we will play the TWIGOD minigame. Because this is, well, this is literally everything we got this week. The TWIGOD minigame. But yeah, just checking some stuff and then I'm ready to go. Okay, then let's start with the dailies. PvP, boss battle, clear deathmatch, auto, patrol. Aloha Mauritius! And how's it going? First daily done. Vanya Ale, second daily. Friendship coins, third daily. Zooming. Let's go to PvP to give up. Aloha Biolix! For me it's also going good, Mauritius. Kinda a relaxing work week this week. Well, not tomorrow, but so sometimes I have to work a little harder. But most of the time pretty chill. Sadly, I have to do a weekend shift this week, so I basically work till Friday night. Then I come home, I have directly to go to sleep just to stand up early to do my early shift. But besides that, kinda chill. And Biolix, how's it going for you? Wait, do we have Chaos PvP? Oh my god, we actually have Chaos PvP. And it's the annoying one with the cost. Okay. Characteristics, catastrophes. Blue Shin kinda expensive. Consume allies basic stats by 7% for each enemy defeated. Yeah, Roxy is too expensive. One. I don't want to downgrade Shin. Any bench passives I could bring? Nope. All enemies attacked by 16%. You're a Lilia. I cannot bring a Lilia. Nope. 500. I guess I have to reduce Shin's cost to bring this one. Holy, my combat class is a mess. I guess Tamil into Sariel into Mile into Ludo-Ziel. Ludo. Yeah, not really having the super awakening coins right now. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? Wait. No, I was too slow. I wanted to move Lilia to the right to avoid getting Lilia merges. How do I even get a first turn? Holy. AoE Infect into... double AoE weak point, I guess. Oh, wait. This one into rank up for the single target of Lilia. I guess I get a bit of melee. Okay, I'm literally lost by this team comp. AoE debuff into... this one into... yeah, I try it. Both are actually quite good. Thor is good for unknown PvP and of course the new floor for the bird. Well, not just the new floor. Thor is literally good for all 4 floors of the bird. Baldur is a extremely good albedo proxy in case you don't have an albedo to do Demon King. Besides that, you can also use Baldur in PvP for counter meta and against the deer when you basically need another counter unit which is not albedo. Into weak point, into weak point. Imagine she would be level 100 and full super awakening. By the way, how high is your life? Okay. First I cleanse, then not really much to secret technique here. I guess satellite cannon into single target. This will be just annoying. Lifesteal. Finally, I can infect you. And I don't have an infect card. This one into this one into secret technique, I guess. Thank you, game. Do you have any problems with beating the Demon King or beating the Deer? Like, when you have problems against them, then Baldur is a good option. When not, then you can wait till Baldur returns as a normal banner unit in like upcoming festival or something. And besides that, we got the infos from the new banner, which drops next week in JP or tomorrow on JP, and the new banner is garbage. It's literally garbage. Like, I saw trash, but this banner is next level garbage. This in Ulti Bleach. I give up. Give me a second. I prepared the website from the JP patch notes. Technically, you could remove Escanor for Baldur, but there's not really any reason to do so. Basically, each team can by now stomp the deer, and as soon as the deer gets basically like the bird now a 4th floor, they will, I guess, also start to nerf the deer, which makes the earlier floors way easier. Like when we now got the 4th floor for the bird, they basically increased the damage cap from 30 to 50% max HP of the bird. So basically you can 2-tap each phase of the bird till the last floor. And earlier for floor 2, the reason you needed a taunt unit was because normally you're not able to one cycle basically the 2nd phase. But because the damage cap is now 50%, you can really easy zoom through this. I mean, before the human team was already zooming through it with Roxy, but now it's even much easier. Aloha, I know you. Enjoy the lurk. And plus database. Link to the JP site. Maintenance info. No, not the maintenance. I want the trash banner. Yes. So, full screen. Add a new source. Screen capture. Holy. Okay, this is looking better. It's less Gelder than the fact that you just need to fast overpower her. Like, when you get first turn and can, like, use Roxy or some good single target human team with the extra damage, you can basically zoom through Gelder. But besides that, Gelder is just no fun. But yeah, the JP notes dropped, and basically what the JP player are getting now is a step-up banner for a new Jenna. Basically what she does, she has a bench passive, so you can use her in the sub slot. She is increasing the attack-related stats of humans by 10%, and I'm not sure about the second half of the passive. It says something like, when humans in your team, also when characters in your team are not able to attack in the enemy turn, you basically decrease the damage dealt of the enemy by 50%. So I'm not sure if they mean with this if your moves are locked or if you're like stunned, or if they mean when a character of you got defeated in the enemy turn. But either way, basically, then she provides a damage decrease for the enemies, which is, I guess, a thing. But it's something the human team really doesn't need right now. Like, most teams will, I think, still work better with Percival on the bench. Besides that, the first skill is a single target buff and stance clear, with, of course, damage. And the second skill is just damage. Just 600% single target damage. And the ult is basically the same like the not the Valentine's Jenna we already have. Basically, she does, I think, double damage against enemies taking a stance. Yeah, this will be a step-up banner, and this is the trash that's literally in the banner. Like, Green Dana for Liz, most people got for free. Green Hawk Oslo, nobody plays. And Green Matrona, we literally have Halloween Matrona and the blue one who is completely a giant support. I'm not sure if this is Ragnarok Lost Vein or the new Captain Meliodas, but basically also nobody plays them. The new Skadi, which is nice for people missing her. Blue Shin, which got released this year, but then again, also meh. Red Tona, I think a lot of people got the wrong Tona or Tor out of the Tor Festival banner, so people will already have her. And we got her for free because she's a Demonic Beast unit. For reasons God only knows, Blue Elate. Then the Blue Detonate Hauser, which for people missing him, okay, I guess, but nobody uses him. And Deldry. I literally don't know why they decided for this character lineup. But yeah, it will be a step-up banner, so the second multi only 1 diamond, the 5th multi guarantees the SSR, the 7th multi is also a 1 diamond multi, and the 10th multi guarantees the new Jenna. And yes, some pity points rewards when you're basically pulling on her banner. But overall, this banner is not even worth the first 2 multis. I mean, in my case, I will just wait till we basically get the infos for the next banner. And when the next banner is not like a collab or another festival, then I guess I do my 2 multis on the banner, but that's it. Like, I don't really see me pulling there. Yeah, besides that, the new event JP gets is basically just 2 weekly events in Fort Solgris, like Detective Zaradras and Serpent Pacifier. Also, it's the Jormungand story event. These are basically where you have like 3 or 4 stages to clear with some special missions, like your whole team must have 100k combat class, or win this fight without using any food. Bullshit missions like this. And that's it. That's the whole update. A Jenna banner nobody asked for. Of course, the one stamina stage in Fort Solgris gets, like always, the rewards changed. Now there will be XP potion, SSR chests, and a SA coin. I literally am only interested in the SA coin. But yeah, the special reward, I guess, is one of the cosmetic push items. But yeah, 2 weekly events and Hero Arena Season 9 special. Yeah, of course, the new Guardian of Easter Druid Jenna is now the special and seasonal character. The August event Hawk Pass will be rescheduled. I think that means basically the Hawk Pass gets extended by a week. Existing mileage and special purchase benefits will be maintained as they are at the next event Hawk Pass. Yeah, that's basically it. So I guess for most people this banner is the easy skip. Deers, yes. Well, not a guide. For Deers, I have basically a special playstyle. Give me a second. Just getting rid of this. For the dogs, I literally had to look up a guide. But I think for the dogs, you play basically the new Light Goddess list, Demon King Melly. I think Frey, Freya's brother, not brother, brother. And of course the Red Tor that you basically ult rush. So. Aloha 108 play. You later. Did the Chaos PvP? Yes, it did count. Boss battle. Which cosmetics do I need? Which bosses do I trigger? I need cosmetics. HP. Do you guys know which of the raids is dropping the HP stuff? I know Howlex is attack, but I'm not sure. Wait, I can just Sana, no, Jenna. Which extra drops do you give? Parfum. Cosmetic. Parfum. Okay, it's Red Demon. I know because the extra drop characters are dropping the stuff the demons also can drop. So I guess I just spam Red Demons. List for the demons. I guess when I do the red demons, I can also go for the extra drops. And faster raids, yes. This is stamina discount for demonic beast battle. I guess I could use this. True. Leona's firework. What do you guys want? Enhance equipment, Evo dungeon. Enhance equipment, Evo dungeon. Meanwhile, checking the AFK game. Skip. And 2 times Evo dungeon. Evo. Enhance equipment 5 times. Any gear piece? Any good gear piece? I guess. Uh, 46 books, 43 books, 74 books. I guess I go for blue. Firework. Which one was blue again? This one. Okay. And the pendant and the diamonds. Nice. Weekly, daily, boss battle and deathmatch. And let's go. Merge, active, let's go. Autoplay. Hey, who's this mini battle? Holy good thunder, and this team is just frail. Nice.
戦士の魂が燃えるわ。
I take the perfume drops. And I guess I could donate some of the demon parts. But first, collecting all dailies. Weekly check-in. Knighthood, hero. Ah, yes, Knighthood. Donating red parts. Then I do the TWIGOD minigame. Then I do the demonic beast deer for Biolix. Then I literally don't know what I do. I guess hero arena. 100 red. Let's go. How's the shop looking? I guess I already bought the good stuff. I guess I take the Belmoth parfaits. Ooh, true, the AFK Hawk event. I completely missed to check in. Okay. Confirmed, we go. $201 new score. And another new score. Hello, I'm Sweater Weather. And how's it going? Hate it. Oh, also doing good. Right now playing the only actual update we got in this version of Grand Cross, which is basically just a minigame. Oh, double... Ugh, I hate double red chests. This is dirty. They look way too similar. Yeah, kinda sad. Okay, new score. Yeah, I mean, did you already see the JP notes for tomorrow? So basically the next 2 weeks are safe to just collect gems because we only get a Jenna banner. Well, a new Jenna banner, but she's basically garbage. She is human bench support nobody asked for. Really? Double red again? This minigame is not even for people who can see colors. And to be honest, I can only recommend playing it on PC because then you just have to use the arrow keys and you have like 0 input lag. Like, on the phone, depending on the settings you put the game to, it's way too clunky to play this minigame, like, fast. I mean, I sometimes play it basically when I have like breaks on my work shift, or when I just like waiting somewhere, or are shopping with a friend, or stuff. So then it's nice to have it on the phone, but I rarely play longer sessions on the phone with it, because back in the day I used to farm Fort Solgris the whole night on the phone, and Fort Solgris literally burnt into my screen of the old phone. Okay. I'm just a little bit more than halfway through the event. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I take the free rewards. So, daily's done, TWIGOD event done, demonic beasts. Deer. Yes, setting the drops for the red, because slowly but steadily I need to get the materials. For Biolics, this is basically the team I use against the deer. You can basically replace Albedo for, how's he called? Baldur. But yeah, that's basically it. Are you guys geared? Yes, yes, yes. Aloha, Madenos. And how's it going? Eskala, Saril, Mael. Could actually... I don't have ult dupes for Sabunak. Yeah, I kinda stopped using light or dark units against the deer. I basically just breeze through. I'm also doing fine. Right now I'm playing... Well, I played the newest event. I already played box sorting with Twigo. I got kinda shafted in the new PvP event, the Chaos PvP. I actually got really lucky. Like 2 weeks ago we had like a double drop event for the cards, and like for a really long time did not have the deer card, and I was sitting on stream. I was complaining so much about it, and first run deer I got it. Now I'm actually also able to use... Oh, true, I should actually switch to the deer set. Dear God. Okay. I mean, technically, I guess you could also play like a human team with green Ultimate Escanor, blue Roxy, red. Is there a good red human? Attribute, race. Red. Not really. You cannot bring the red. I mean, you can bring the red Tor, but she's literally not doing anything. Yeah, the team you just listed, I'm Sweater, is basically the team I would recommend for people not having Albedo. The only problem is that Baldur basically attacks the deer in phase 2 and 4, like after each attack. Like Albedo basically taunts and triggers the one attack I need and does enough damage to one-shot the deer, but I'm not sure with the Baldur. But overall, Baldur is also an awesome unit against the Demon King in case you don't have Albedo. Is there really no good red you? Wait. Excludes demonic beast battles, of course. Mizuna also does not work in... Netmarble really does not like red humans for PvE content. Holy shit. But yeah, basically that's my unknown team. You can also just replace Albedo with a blue Tor, and then you still have a strong unknown team for the deer. I mean, I must mention my Albedo is completely built for attack crit, so a lot of people who use her basically for PvP have HP defense on her. But because my Albedo is mainly done for PvE content, I was going the attack crit route with her. Turn 1 is always like freshing one of each card, that I basically have still 4 cards for the next phase. I mean, the early years is a joke, like, we just zoomed through this. The only thing that takes the most time against the deer is me looking up the color wheel to know which attack pattern I have to play. Yeah. Blue, red, green, blue. So I can basically blue, red, green, blue. Ooh, maybe. The problem is I don't have her, so I don't know what she does. Like, when the Mokusho Tensei collab was, I was still on break from the game, so I literally don't know what any of the Mokusho Tensei characters does. The only thing I know is that some people bring not Gerriada, how's her name? Giselaine, I think it was Giselaine. Some people bring her, I think, to Belmoth. Madenos is perfectly ready. I can do this, then I can do this, and I can do Albedo. And I guess a gold taunt.
相手になろう
I had one blue buff and he took 800. Blue into red, into green, into gold counter.
目がくらむだろう
Ooh, so Roxy is basically like the Chat King, like with Holy Relic. Basically, when he puts, I think, a shield around the team, he pushes, I think, some stats of the team. And the problem with unknown PvE teams is, at least for the deer, normally you want Nanashi for the passives and all the stats he provides, so you already have a blue unit with attack skills. And that's why Albedo is okay for me, because she has a normal attack skill and a non-damaging skill. And characters with non-damaging skills are actually what kinda fricks with you in this mode. That's why I also try to avoid like bringing Red Gopher or something, because then you have like only one attack card of this character and like a non-damaging card which cannot trigger the color wheel of the deer. And for some reason RNG just hates you and decides to give you like 20,000 rank ups for Gopher, but not one single Gopher attack card. I mean, never happened to me, of course. And the same first turn like always. Just tossing 4 cards for the rank up with Bjorn.
俺は防げまい
Ooh, I actually got... Okay, that's nice. You have the 1 damage. Okay. That means I can go for trash cards. Blue, red, green, blue. The wheel is triggered, the damage reduction is gone, the next hit should be blue. Ooh, I don't have any buffs. One red. Red into this, into this, into just playing Nanashi cards.
相手になろう
I mean, you don't need really the deer set. I mean, in terms of stats, the set is nice, but when you run like a lot of single target DPS units, the bird set is still okay. Or whatever other set you have ready. What annoys me is that I now have to grind Nidhogger more, because now Nidhogger has finally a card for the red set. Which is kinda dirty. They just could have given the demonic beasts directly a card and later decide to give them a set. Oh wait, I'm phase 2. I can literally do anything. This one into this one. Ooh, no, 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 that one. This one into this one into this one into this one.
確実に終わらせてやるよ。
目がくらむだろう。
ふざけんな。
The ult spam in the last phase is real. Oh no, he gave me infect. And the only set I started with was the bird set, and like literally every PvP coin was just going into the first card, because normally I don't play geared, because geared matchmaking is bullshit. Like some newbie wants to start geared with his maybe 170, 200 CC team and get instantly stomped by like 320 something. I guess amplify into flay into this one. Oh, wait. Amplify into Yon, into Frey, into Nanashi, into gold rank Nanashi. I keep the ults for the last phase. You dirty... Of course, you got a passive that deletes all my ults. Not that I really care. Blue into red into green into your death. Sadly, you have to stomp them. I mean, the good thing is when you're basically in geared gold elo, you can just use the fight festival food, because like 99% of the time you will win. So you get basically 33 coins for just one fight. So you make already around for one day around 150 to 300 coins. The moment you leave gold elo is when basically everything collapses. Then it's just hit or miss with the matchmaking. By the way, as you saw, having the ults ready is not important for this team. You basically just try to have a albedo counter for phase 2 and an albedo counter for phase 4, and then GG. I mean, that's what also makes Baldur awesome here. The whole thing that demonic beasts don't have a damage cap when you counter them. Do you have any menacing cards? Sever, Power Strike. So because I only have one counter in turn 2, I don't want to gamble on a counter for the last phase. I just go for a normal Rota here. Basically I go red, green, blue. Yes, red, green, blue, red.
目がくらむだろう。
確実に終わらせてやるよ。
食らむだろう。
Basically, yes. In your turn, you hit the enemy that you just set up the... you see the color wheel on the top. Normally, I hit the enemy in the order that the last... the next attack, which should be very effective against him, is a blue attack. So that basically, when it's his turn and he attacks, he can get countered by Albedo, which is blue. So you don't get penalty by countering him. And you don't have like reduced damage, and that's why Albedo normally one taps the last phase. You can do the same thing with Baldur, which means you will attack red, green, blue, red. So then he has like a green attack the next time is very effective. He starts his attack, he triggers your Baldur, Baldur counters him. I don't know how hard Baldur will counter him. And then he jumps to blue, which makes reduced damage then, but his second attack still gets countered by Baldur and could maybe kill him. Maybe even your first counter already kills him. I mean, I can try the next run with a Baldur. For some reason, my brain stopped braining. Green, I have to attack with green. Holy. I guess I can toss you, and I can toss you, and I guess that's it.
ふざけんな。 気にしないで。
Nanashi. Also you don't have to have like high rank cards from the other characters for the last phase, because he starts basically with the damage reduced, that each hit does 1 damage. So the only important thing is that you basically have a gold counter for Baldur set up for the last phase. Blue, red, green. Why do I even go color cycle? I just have to watch that each character played a card. This one. This one, this one.
防げまい。
気にしないで。
では防げまい。
Oh no, he attacks Albedo. By the way, 500,000 damage with just a bronze counter. So now we're in the last phase, which is not really that special. I mean, oh no, 1 damage with each hit. So I want that Albedo is basically hitting him very effective, so I start with blue, red, green. No, red, green, blue. Green, blue, red, green. I start with... I cannot do the setup. Wait, I can. I just played 3 cards. So I basically blue, red, green, and then the counter. Blue, red, green, die. To disable this one damage fixed damage thing from him, you basically have to trigger the color wheel once, so you have to hit him with 3 elements from the wheel, and after this he is losing the damage cap, and as you see, 1 counter and he is deaf. He's dead. I mean, he's also now deaf, because where he is, he will not hear anything. Some pizza slices. Not really. I mean, it's nice to have the extra attack, but I think he has like... wait, I can check how many HP he actually has. Ah, dear. This one. Phase 4. He has like 930 HP and I did like 1.5 million damage. And also I can show you I did not veil into my albedo. Actually I misplayed because there were cosmetics for gems and I did not get them. So I only have one weapon for her. Like, there are people who paid into the cosmetics for albedo and got the 20 gem cosmetics for her, who basically could have 800 attack more on the albedo, and I don't. And I mean, my gear is also just attack crit and, of course, just attack stats. I mean, the important thing is basically Frey's passive, Nanashi's passive. Basically, everything is just working together into this. Worst case, he's basically... give me a second. Oh, yeah, give me a second. Yeah, I'm... as you see, I just have basically her unevoed cosmetic, her evo cosmetic, her weapon, and the headpiece. I mean, of course, I unlocked the Holy Relic, but who doesn't? But yeah, then that's basically the whole setup. But Baldur... Limit break. I need some origins. I'm not like the green books are a problem. Baldur kinda reminds me of like a low-budget shield hero. But besides that, yeah, I gave him the free dog ears because I think it was kinda funny. Like, it was an interesting choice to make the puppy ears his free cosmetic. But yeah, overall, his cosmetics are kinda meh. I mean, they're not looking bad, but they're also not looking like insanely awesome. I mean, casual clothing for him, like a prince outfit. This is literally the best outfit you could choose for him, I think. Maybe without the puppy ears. His weird shield arm thing reminds me of some of the dual discs some characters in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or the old OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Used. Like some ultra weird design choices. Not cosmetics, gear. Holy, my defense rolls are kinda garbage. Holy, and I'm not having the anvils to do anything about this. Ah, 50. Yeah, I kinda hope that we get like this week or the next week some big insane event to finally get some unbuilds back. I mean, my best option right now is just spamming through the training grotto. Give me a second. Good thing we have skip tickets. Like, some of the stages have like a chance to drop 16 or 20 of them. Combat class. Auto. The good thing is I actually don't have to play this mode anymore. Well, that's just semi-true. I'm not gonna lie, I liked the design of the old Trainingsgrotto with the special bosses. Like, a lot of special enemies just designed for the Trainingsgrotto, or reused for the Trainingsgrotto. Yes. Yeah. But I also like the kind of design choice they took for this one, that you can basically have special missions against them to unlock the skip feature. But yeah, back in the day, Trainingsgrotto was kinda more exciting. I mean, I'm happy that I can skip through it, but to be honest, when we played it to the time where you could not skip through it, a lot of people complained about how long you take to do the Trainingsgrotto for this week. And it was kind of the truth. It was kind of annoying how long it took to finish the Trainingsgrotto for the week.
あなたにしては上出来ね。
I mean, overall, I have to complain a lot about design choices for Grand Cross. Like, similar to One Piece Treasure Cruise, they could just start implementing raids, and I don't mean demon raids. Like, limited characters you can farm for a limited time. Like, let's say a blue Twigo. Like, Mondays is a day where you can do 3 or 5 tries for a blue Twigo, and the higher the difficulty, the higher the chance that you drop him, and highest difficulty guarantees the drop. And like, bring a special shop where you can use the ult dupes from the characters that you cannot use the ult coins for the normal coin shop. So that you actually cannot farm like some special SSR raids to get SSR tickets. Instead you have a shop with SA coins, pendants and stuff. Yeah, the bot battles in PvP are sadly kinda a thing, but that's, I guess, a matchmaking decision, because nobody wants to wait like 2 minutes to maybe get a matchmaking. Trainingsgrotto, I was doing the Trainingsgrotto. And another skip battle. But yeah, another annoying design choice from Netmarble is that we basically have to pay SR or SSR dupes to actually refight the Demon King. Like, I mean, it's okay that we get like one free run per week, but that you after this have actually to invest your coins into this is kinda bullshit. Wait, did I? No, I don't have gold yet. I mean, it's even getting worse when you take that you basically have to burn 10 LR seals to actually do a true awakening. So even after you got, you did like tons of runs to get enough of the fragments to true awaken one character. Then you need 10 LR seals, which normally you hoard for the next upcoming LR character because he needs 100 of them. And after this, you still need 3 of this special super true awakening coins, which also is eating up way too many SR or SSR coins. And literally the gain you have from this is kinda bullshit. I mean, 10% damage reduction or reduced incoming damage or whatever you want to call it. Okay, for PvE nice, in PvP kinda strong. Depending on what you're facing, because right now power creep and overpower meta is just a thing. Like, there are really rare cases where you get a single target by a green Escanor and you actually survive. Yeah, sadly, at this point, fairies and giants are just a meme. I mean, there is a semi-working fairy team, but let's be honest, it's bullshit. I mean, green Escanor is not one-tapping my red Zabuna. Chaos Battle was a nice concept, but it escalated way too quickly. Yeah, but Madenos, just take the amount of resources we need to actually 6 times true awaken a character. I mean, like, let's say the resources are still the same for all 6 stars. And then this would be still 60 LR seals, 18 of the true awakening coins, and like 600 of the race shards for one character. I mean, they just could have added like a special game mode where you just bring blue characters, and when you actually beat this difficulty of this mode, you increase the overall stats of all your blue characters and stuff. Or the same thing for races. Like in this mode, you're only allowed to bring one race, but when you successfully finish the mode, you get a perma stat increase for all your unknowns, or all your demons, or all your fairies. The point is, Netmarble could take so many good opportunities, and then they decide for kinda bullshit solutions. It's that's what's making me sad. I mean, 70s has a lot of characters to choose from. They have 2 exclusive stories with the Catastrophes and Ragnarok. Like, we are not having like a lack of characters. It's just a lot of the characters are not even getting implemented by Netmarble. Like, give me a second. I actually full screen the idle game because that's the next joke. The idle game literally is reusing the sprites from Grand Cross. Like, each character sprite you see in the background is basically a sprite that was used in Grand Cross. Like, you literally see this one and you know that's the first red SSR alpha we had. Or this Gil Thunder. Like, these are just reused sprites we already had for characters. And what's even worse, like, the idle players got like Nero Buster, give me a second. They got Nero Buster, they got like a lot of fodder, which actually helps you pushing your box. In actual Fraudrin, we still don't have a normal Fraudrin in Grand Cross. The 6th Knight of Black, literally from the 6th Knight of Black movie, we only got as playable Elate and Belion. Like, this girl was basically, and I mean, they have the 3D assets in the game. They literally implemented these guys as enemies in the main story. So they basically could just make them to SR characters, and we had new characters to push our box. And these characters are demons. Like, we could actually get another a demon with a blue buff. Like, we are lacking so many different characters to do stuff. Like, we don't really have a demon with healing abilities, like recovery skills. It's so much they could do and don't. Like, that's what's just annoying me. I mean, yeah, Grey Road from the 10 Commandments is still missing. Like, I mean, I doubt that we ever get him. But yeah, Gilfrost. I mean, basically this is how's she called? The stalker girl of Gilthunder. Vivian. I mean, basically this is Vivian, but they could just give us Gilfrost as like a R or SR character. Like, they have so many characters. I mean, yeah, they literally decided to make a Vilo a PvP exclusive unit for just 100 best players in a PvP season. More of the 6 Knights of Blacks. Solar's dead. Like, this would be still more goddess characters. Because right now our goddess selection are 5 characters. The frickin' 4 archangels and Elizabeth. And like, give me a second. When I say Elizabeth, I'm talking about 15 different Elizabeths. Like, this game basically has the same problem One Piece Treasure Cruise has. Like, they have 40 different Monkey D. Luffys. They have like 32 different Tony Choppers. They have like 70 something Lorenosaurus. That's the problem with Grand Cross. They had so many characters they could reuse or actually use or implement, and they just decided to not bring them. Like, another good case is Dolores, the giant friend Diane had when she still was in her tribe. Dolores. I mean, in the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse story, we will also encounter a giant girl called Dolores, who is actually a giant nun, so she could be a giant character with a recovery skill. But then again, I guess Netmarble will just decide to skip her at this point in the story. In the main story, we had that demon girl that looked after Estarossa after he got defeated by Escanor, which basically just creeped on him when he was in this healing pot. But they could just bring this demon girl and make her like a healing support. Like, we still don't have one demon with a freaking recovery skill. And yeah, the 7 catastrophes is just a dead archetype. Like, we got a new story and basically nothing changed to us. I mean, we got Zabunak, which is not even a catastrophe. We got the LR Evo for Lilia, which looks sick, not gonna lie. But I mean, her passive is nice. When you hit a catastrophe character, you can only hit them down to 50%. But because they have bullshit stats by now, like, most of them are outdated. They have, like, really old stats. They get 2-tapped by each character. And last time I encountered a catastrophe team, my Nanashi, my Nanashi without cosmetics, 2-tapped them. And my Nanashi is running frickin' HP defense. I mean, not gonna lie, I maxed his 1 attack cosmetic I have, but dude, come on. I mean, like, when you guys played Hero Arena, I think you already saw this. You use any AoE skill and the catastrophes are close to dead or already dead. Like, one battle before, you have any other team, you toss a AoE and the team maybe half health or some of them even more. But when you have like a catastrophe PvP team, they melt. You sneeze, they're dead. You use splash, nothing happens. They're dead. I mean, Valenti got already the MK2, so we basically have a version 2 Valenti. We have the awakened Eastine, the Eastine of Authority. So we have a V2 Eastine. We have a V2 Mono. We have awakened Lilia. I think the only characters not really have an awakening or something are basically Camilla and Shin. And basically, you could even talk about Camilla's ult transform being her awakening. But then again, you have a character who first gets good after ulting. And in Grand Crossroad, I mean, not right now. I think it's over a few years now. You barely get the time to set up an ult for a character. So, but back to small. And back to the Trainingsgrotto. Because in the first place I did this for Anvils. "16 Anvils!" Yeah, sadly the lack of pushing older characters and having not a good type of endgame content is something that kinda triggers me from time to time in Grand Cross. That's one of the few things that actually gets my blood moving, and yeah. Madenos, this is literally the only good PvP team you can build with them. The only thing you... it's okay, it's a fight stage. The only good thing you can actually change is bringing a crazy Roxy, a Roxy of Madness. Because Roxy of Madness can still work together with the single target of the Awakened Lilia. And I think it was one of the Airs, no, the Mono. I think the one Mono was using the AoE weak point, so she's not even actually helping. You could actually bring the new Shin on field, because he has this one single target and this AoE weak point skill, and because of his passive and Lilia's passive, you have like guaranteed debuffs on the enemy, so his weak point is weak pointing, I guess. And yeah, then for the bench, of course, the Awakened Easteel. But the problem with this is, it's a Shin. It's just a Shin. He's still using the old main stats. Netmarble just had to decide to like feature a new game content which allows older, just older characters to finish this game content to actually get a fixed stat increase. Like, call it hidden potential, call it secret awakening, call it whatever content you want, but it's basically not that hard to implement content where you, when you finish it, you increase the stats of this color from all your characters, or you increase the stats of all your characters with this race. But yeah. I'm getting a lot of Hammer of Weise. That was her name. That's the girl I was talking about. The demon girl who creeped on him when he was in this healing pot. I mean, we basically did not see her doing anything. She wanted to attack the Sins, and in the next scene we see just how Kate Sith basically eaten her alive. But I mean, Netmarble gave us characters with way less screen time. Like, we have Tsaneri and Jenna with a completely working kit, and they basically did nothing. Jenna was like, dudes, you have to go in this cave and do a special training. And Tsaneri was like, I don't like that Meliodas likes Liz more than me. And we still got working characters. Ooh, not sure about the manga though. But I mean, even if she did not do anything, we basically got her shortly introduced as kinda a healing support demon, and that's it. And they could introduce a lot of characters, but they are just not doing it. And that's my problem I have with the Four Knights of the Apocalypse. Basically, when the Four Knights of the Apocalypse story like gets their chapter 1, 2, or 3, we basically get already introduced a lot of characters. And maybe half of them are getting featured in a banner. But all of them will be, of course, SSRs. So it will just stretch the amount of banners we get, but it will decrease the amount of characters you actually get in your box to push your box. And some characters just will be completely skipped, like the how was the name again? The giant nun, the Dolores. Like, we are basically 5 or 6 or 7 chapters in the story from the manga, which is book 1 and book 2 maybe. And then we already have Donnie, who is basically Hauser's nephew. We have Nazians, we have Dolores, we have some other guys from the theater group of Donnie. Not theater group, street performer, that's what they were. I did not see it, but I guess around 6 or 7. Like, we have, I think, 3 without the wings and 2 or 3 with wings. And that's semi-true. Elaine at least was present in the story. Like, it's later in the story, but at the end of the main story, Elaine is a lot of the time present. Which is already a lot. Like, we got characters who were not even really that present. Refight. Was kinda missing the skip button. I mean, Elaine basically did not a lot, but you see a lot of her kits are most of the time support kits, like recovery or buff skills, which is okay. It's a good decision. Yeah, sadly the commandments are also just hit and miss in this case. Like, we got only pullables, then the coin shops, and that's it. After this, only Zeldris and Estarossa actually got a little bit of love. Which is funny when you take that Estarossa's commandment was freaking love. But that's why I guess that one of the next upcoming LRs will be maybe a LR Monspeed or LR Droll. You mean Indura, but yes. I mean, a lot of people expected that we get like a Indura Derriere or Indura Monspeed. I kinda think the design is ugly, but it's not impossible. I actually wait for the day when Netmarble starts to release LR characters on banner. And I don't mean like the starting dash banner we had with the LR Lost Vein and LR Ludocius. I actually mean a completely new character only in LR on a banner. Or like some other gachas where they basically give you a like 0.00005% chance that you get this character in LR rare. That you basically get him LR evoed without doing all the farming and grinding and stuff. I mean, something I would have liked to see is the old Red Gopher basically getting LR. I mean, the best thing you can do is spam the demonic beasts over and over again. I mean, Bird actually is kinda easy cheesy right now. Demon King is just a lot about your team synergy, basically. But yeah, Demon King overall is also a bullshit mode, not just because of the once per week condition and the cost. What's really annoying about the Demon King is basically you are not allowed to bring Goddess. Like, you bring a Goddess character and he gets like 1000% extra damage when he gets it, so he basically gets one tap. Funnily enough, most characters with recovery skills are Elizabeth and Elizabeth. Oh, and did I mention Elizabeth? So they basically force you into content with a lack of recovery skill users. But yeah, in case you want to follow the rules, you need sometimes recovery skills on the highest difficulty. Give me a second. I finish the Trainingsgrotto and then I look what we can build. Come on, one more skip and one more battle. I guess you have a Sins team, so you are Gopher, Demon King Melee, Green Escanor of course, and any stance Diana like Festival Diana or the... what are you missing from this team? The Gopher, the Demon King Melee? Ooh, true, okay. Then this could be kinda difficult. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did finish. Demon King, I think then I think Hell is too hard, because in Hell, for phase 1, the game literally wants you to have each skill possible. Like, your team should have a stance, a recovery, a buff, a debuff skill, and a normal attack skill. In Extreme, it's just asking you for colors in phase 1 and for special ranks in phase 2. No, you cannot bring Liz, because the Demon King is doing 1000% damage against Goddess characters. And the Demon King always starts the battle. He does one time his AoE and your Liz is dead. But yeah, normally I would recommend Liz for healing, but good thing that Marvel designed this bullshit. Also something that's funny, each time they introduce a new game mode on stream, they completely suck at doing it and be like, the community will find out something about this. Like, every other game developer or gacha developer at least tries to tell you about the mechanics. But they're like, no. Extreme. When I make my Extreme team, he basically moves my health. Yeah. I mean, I can still start Extreme with... I mean, this part you could possibly do, but you don't have the Juvenile Grace, so you have to replace him with a human blue buff character. I mean, this is basically a Arthur we got for free. You can also use the red stance Arthur. And this is just that you have like a stance skill with Arthur. Zaneri brings recovery skills for humans. Escanor has a debuff and a normal attack skill, and then you just need a human with a blue buff skill. Ah, okay, Zanare would have been huge because healing skill. I mean, for the lowest difficulty, I'm still thinking the highest difficulty. You have to go for low difficulty. In low difficulty, you need just one skill from each color, like a red, blue, and a green character, and some team synergy with them. So when you go for extreme, you don't have to go for recovery skills and stance and stuff. Basically, Nanashi, Baldur, Red, yeah, a Red Gopher, I guess, the old Red Gopher, not the festival. As Sin's team is not needed, it's just that Demon King melee basically got released with the Demon King mode, and because the Demon King applies a debuff on your whole team, and Demon King melee removes all debuffs from your team at the start of your turn, he basically works ultra efficient against the Demon King. I know that's why I'm right now trying to do something else. Okay, back to attributes. We just go for the colors. We need a good red character who works good with a blue and a green one. I mean, we could go for a demon team, like Gelder, Lost Wayne, I guess. How about a blue demon or a green demon? Looks kinda not so funny. No Gelder. I guess I just go for races first. Derry. Increase damage of ranged skills in PvP. We are not playing PvP. I mean, do you have the Valentine's Melascula? In terms of colors, it's okay, but I would actually avoid bringing light or dark units, because in phase 1 he just wants red, blue or green skills, and when in the turn when you have to follow his rules, you want to play the right colors. When you have like you are the green, you are Escanor, you could bring him. Besides that, I mean, even the old Escanor is okay, because he has this passive. When you max out his ult orbs, he basically gets immune against enemy debuffs, which means you can actually cleanse yourself by pushing his ult. I guess Escanor. Wait, you said Lost Wayne, Chat King. Aloha the Forgiven. Ooh, yeah, I tried one time Catastrophes in Chaos PvP and then I got Geldert, so I tried to not think that much. Besides Chaos PvP, I'm doing good. How about you? Merlin. Green Merlin. big question, which Green Merlin? Oh, wait. I mean, my Baldur is still not finished yet, but I can bring him. Nanashi. I'm Sweater. Do you have Nanashi? Okay, then I move Nanashi over. What happened, Biolix? Did you die on second floor or second phase? Tür, Tor. Tür is not that good because his weak point is basically doing nothing. So you only have his peer to rely on his pierce skill, and his passive is not really applying the debuff on the Demon King. You played the color wheel down and then played your counter? Because in the second floor you still have to deal with, how's it called? With the reduced damage taken thing. True, Freya is actually a good decision. You can bring heal, but she's completely useless here. You are not applying any sources of pain. And again, she's a dark type, so you will not play her much in the first phase. How's your team looking, Biolix? And who's having which gear? So... I guess as last character we can go for Red Gopher. Because for the second phase you still need cards on a special rank. So you have to actually play rank ups. I mean, that's on you. You can literally get the Red Gopher for free. I mean, when you have like, I think, is it 5 or 7 coins? You go to the coin shop, to the platinum coins, and then you go for the 5 coins. Yes, 5 coins. And there you can basically pick Red Gopher. So they basically made the coin shop to a selector ticket. Like you put 5 coins in, you could exchange, and then you could say, I want out of this box the Red Gopher. Demon King, Demon King, Demon King. Extreme. Over there. Anarchy free. I moved Gophers. I see. Did you spend them to push Super Awakening, or did you just spend them for ult levels? That's the problem, Biolix. You don't play Baldur on HP defense. You play Baldur triple defense. And the top pieces only get crit damage rolls. because he has a Sever counter, he basically crits guaranteed. So you can just use the substats here to push your crit damage overall. Like, I used R pieces because then I can just roll them for gold. And give me a second. You see basically my crit damage is already 277 and it increases. Because Baldur's whole kit is just doing damage with his defense. Like his normal attack inflicts damage equal to 180% of his defense. And that's why I also would recommend putting a Tamil with triple defense gear on him. When you have like one of the two Tamils with a complete defense set. Or one of the older Taunt Diana. Because attack stats literally bring you nothing on Baldur. That's why it's actually important to have his defense gear pushed. His cosmetics. Me not having his cosmetics pushed yet. I would put King on attack crit because I think one of his two skills has guaranteed crit chance. Like one of his skills is Sever, and the more damage you do with his AoEs, the stronger your generated shields get. I mean, you still can play the unknown team like this. You just need some replacement for Gopher then. Like, we can still go with another unknown character. Do you have by any chance Beatrice? Beako from the ReZero collab? Because basically, as long as... True, you can basically just use Tor for more hard-hitting damage. And because Tor is face tanking a lot of the attacks from the AoEs from the Demon King, she basically procs the passive early. I mean, then I just throw Tor into this. So we have green, we have blue, we have red, and yeah. I guess I give you Tamir. Roxy, I guess. Mael. Halloween Merlin is okay, but not for this content. You basically only get a rank up turn 1, and till the moment you need rank up cards, it's already too late. Forgiven, I'm not good at Chaos PvP. Most of the time when I could build a team, the characters are like level 90. I'm kinda suck in the stat department then. That's why I normally don't play much of the Chaos PvP, sadly. So I'm sadly the worst person you can ask for this. Okay, good night. Sorry. Zariel for Tor. This Zariel. So, switch. Wait. Switch teams. I'm Sweater. Can you build the team like this? I mean, you don't need the same associates. You don't need like Mael. Red Zariel would be nice on Tor, but still no must. All good. Mael is just a slight damage increase. You can still put like Escanor or something else on it. So, checking the gear again. Yeah, the whole thing about Baldur is basically you play him triple def set for max amount of defense. In my case, my defense substats kinda suck, but true. That's why 156, I guess. Let's just roll one step, one at a time. Ooh, 2.5. We just got a damage increase. Clocks, Jelly, Green Elaine. Check out for Helbram. I think there was one Helbram who's working from the bench. Besides that, you can go for normal supports like Death Pierce, Red Healing List oder SR List, who's Ragnarok Bahn. I guess these are the most used. Maybe Taizo. I think there were some PvP bench passives, like I think Taizo, Simon or Simon. Basically, whatever you have highest level and in some way still pushes your PvP team. The next defense stat, please. Ooh, 2.6. 1.5. It's the lowest here. 1.4. 1.9, I take it. Slow but steady increasing my defense. Holy, 2.7. The game wants me to showcase Baldur, I guess. Then maybe I'm wrong. I mean, you can still look characters like Simon, Taizo, basically everything that says it's a PvP passive only and is still working in sub-slot. $1.9, I take it. 1.6. 1.8 to 1.6. Come on. Ooh, 2.7. Okay, Baldur's defense kinda skyrocketed. Defense. And more defense. By the way, more defense. And defense. Triple defense Tamil. Okay, I'm close to 22k defense. Artifact Z. I guess I just go for combat class. Okay. Your build, your... Okay, everyone has gear. Let's try it. I mean, the good thing is Baldur basically starts with a 2-star counter, so he at least hits a little bit back. Give me a second, Biolix. After the Demon King run, I would go over to the deer. My turn did not even start and Demon King is half dead. And Baldur's damage just gets higher and higher because with his Sword of Light passive, each time applicable ally takes damage from enemy skill, he increases his crit damage by 30. Give me a second. Right now my crit damage is at 441. I mean, I have to mention, that's Demon King. Nanashi is having a Holy Relic, so he gives me even more defense-related stats with his passive. Then I have Holy Relic for Frey. I can only recommend doing that in the future. Thor literally does nothing for my team right now. But yeah, I did nothing and he's basically already dead. So I guess... Okay, next turn he wants blue, red, red. So I keep the Frey cards. Thor, into Nanashi. Okay, in the second phase, normally you just want, how's it called? I'm kinda having a stroke here. In the second phase, normally you look that you have set up your hand already. In this case, I got like a really nice rule for the next turn. When you already have the cards ready for the setup, then you just switch to your other team, which then basically works as your damage sponge. So I just do bullshit with them and end my turn. And then when it's my turn, I switch back to the other team, and then I follow the rules, because I followed all 3 rules. He gets stunned, and my hand gets ranked up by 1. The only important thing for phase 2 is you have to follow, you have to survive 2 of his rules, because he starts with immortality, and after following his rules the second time, he loses the immortality. So now I basically switch back. I do level 1. Nanashi into level 2 Thor into level 1 Frey. When we follow the rules, he gets stunned, we get a rank up on the hand. Level 2, level 2, level 3. Oh, we could actually do this next turn. So I basically switch back to the damage sponge. I do bullshit again. Oh, I don't do albedo. This would actually kill him, I guess. Gopher, into Shuna. Yeah, Demon King does Demon King things. One thing that's really annoying about this fight is this single target skill he uses right now. Normally he ranks the cards from the character he hits. So when I would have like a level 2 or level 3 card from Shuna, he would derank it from 3 to 2, from 2 to 1, and this is basically fucking with you following the rules. So I switch back. Now I can do 2. Then I have to waste the counter. Do I want to waste the counter though? I do 2, 2, 3. I follow the rules with this team. I mean, you don't have to completely follow them. It's you basically just have to survive 2 times the Demon King won't. You just have to survive 2 of his rule cycles, basically. So now we can switch back, and as you see, now he does not have the immortality anymore. But each time you follow his rules, you decrease his stats. So with each time, he gets much easier to kill. Delete. Yeah, basically I set up the counter, I play his single target. I'm not sure if this or can this kill? I have 70k defense, okay. I mean, yeah, overall it's the lowest difficulty should be not that hard with this team. I'm kinda over-engineering right now, but normally you can just throw 2 times your damage sponge team in there when he's doing his rules, and after this you can just go for the kill, because then he does not have any immortality anymore. This one, and I guess Nanashi. His silver single target did 2 million damage. My Baldur is not even level 100 or max super awakening. I think I'm still missing out on defense stats. Ah, no big deal. Like I said, for extreme this team will work. The problem is you cannot play this team for the higher difficulty. Because in the higher difficulty, the Demon King does not want colors, he actually wants different skills. And when he asks like literally once for a buff skill or a recovery skill, you're fricked. So time for the deer. Eichner, Johan here. Baldur's time to shine. I give you Tamil. Actually, Red Zariel with triple defense would be awesome on Baldur. I guess I give a Nanashi Zariel? No Gloxy. I just make you tankier and I give you Zariel? I guess I can try it. Okay. Turn 1, Baldur starts with 103k defense. Single target into single target into single target into single target. Dude, chill. I mean, because in Demonic Beasts, you have all 4 characters on field. Everyone starts with 2 cards, so you have guaranteed Nanashi's blue buffs on you. Oh, I did not follow Yorm's rules because I killed before the 3rd card was played. I actually should have started with weaker cards. What was the plan? Blue, red, green. Blue, red, green. No, I have to red, green, blue. No, green. Ah, I just start with green. Okay, green, blue, red. Green, blue, red. Green, I guess. I'm still not sure about your gear. Like, first things first, triple defense set on him. Look that your top pieces are common or uncommon, like the lowest rarity. Because you don't need the extra attack stats on him, the flat base attacks of the piece. Because all skills of Baldur are mainly scaling with his defense. Like his single target, 450% of defense. His counter, 300% of defense and Sever, so you crit guaranteed with it basically. And even his ult defense related stats, well, def increase and flood damage, but with your defense. So you play him triple defense, and the top pieces basically get crit damage rolls. And that's why I say you should go for lowest rarity pieces like common, uncommon, or rare pieces. Because these pieces you can roll with gold, and you can farm gold infinitely. You don't have to waste unbills on this. And then you just say say by auto rolling, I want all 5 substats to be 6% crit damage, and then you just let the auto rolling beginning. For each of the pieces I rolled for Baldur, I rolled for around 10 million gold. So the plus 60 crit damage he has now costed me like 20 million gold. Phase 3. I can Yorn, Nanashi, Baldur again. This is a level 2 counter. How hard will he hit? Okay, 499. All stat increase, 87k. Green, blue, red, green. Yeah, because he is no festival, he doesn't have like a scummy ult passive. Okay, how hard will this counter hit? 1.3 million. And still, I'm not having the last Super Awakening and level 95. And I did not push his defense cosmetics, and pushing his defense cosmetics is huge. Yeah, I also have like a ton more of box CC, which gives me extra stats, but I'm also kinda over-optimized my stuff. Like, I have Holy Relic on Nanashi, I have Holy Relic on Frey, and these Holy Relics also give Baldur some extra stats. First turn. I don't hit you too hard. because I need a good counter for the next phase.
防げまい
I play attack crit on Yorm, but that's just a me thing. Attack def is normally okay on her. She's not critting that often, so it's kinda a gamble. But normally when I have unit that's supposed to do DPS, I go full DPS with the gear. Okay. Now he has already the... Cancels buffs and stances on one enemy, inflicts damage. Inflicts damage equal to that many of attack on all enemies. Misses when frozen. So basically... green, blue, red, gold counter. Yeah, I played 3 different cards to rank up the Baldur card, so my Baldur counter is actually gold. Okay. In my case, Baldur just one tapped him. I guess I can do this. Wait. Here. Baldur. Anarchy. I guess a fake card. I mean, it's not even close to what Albedo can do in terms of damage numbers, but for a non-collab option, that's good. That's like insanely good. $131k defense. The all-stat buff from Yorn, the all-stat buff from Sword of Light, defense-related stat through Nanashi, and the all-stat buff from Frey's Holy Passive. Holy Relic, the Holy Passive. Actually, for me, the banner was actually good because I was missing a lot of the ult dupes, and I got the New Year's King new from there. I cannot attack him. Holy garbage can. I guess I hit you with a red card. And I rush his ult, and I toss another red card, I guess. This is basically, this is literally the best I can do right now. Okay, the silver counter close to killed him, and the second hit does half damage but still kills him. Yeah, the next banner is just completely garbage. Like, right now there is no use for the new Skadi. Nobody really needs the Shin right now. Like, the whole banner is, I think they just rolled a dice and they were going for random numbers and characters. I mean, yeah, normally people only do like 2 multis because the second one costs like 1 diamond. For people who normally would go full into a banner like this, it's actually a gem save. This one, into this one, into this one, into this one. $600k and it was just a basic counter. That was green into blue, into red, into, I think I do a silver counter. Oh no, yeah, I go for the silver counter. I would do Freya's Holy Relic. Wait, do you have Tona's Holy Relic already? Because I think both of them are dog relics, and the Tona relic is more important, that you can farm the dogs better. Ooh, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that's a tough one. Ray gives you like every second turn a buff on your team. I think it's one of the plus 5% stat buffs, but some people also use Frey for dog farming, so for Skull and Hearty. So in this case, it's nice to have the Holy Relic for Frey, but Nanashi is basically 24/7 on your bench or on field as your unknown support. So I would actually give it first to Nanashi. Also, Nanashi's Holy Relic buff is kinda huge on Baldur right now, because Nanashi is actually the reason why my Baldur's defense is skyrocketing. And bye bye to Spider. So, phase 3. I already have a gold counter. But I don't have a Frey card. This is kinda... I guess I toss cards. This one into... one into... I toss you into you into you into you. For deer or for which content? Ah, I see. I mean, this should work, yes. I mean, my only problem would be I think I don't have the Hawk Oslo for this, and I don't have engraved gear for him. I go for the kill. I have Frey on my hand. Actually, I'm good to go. Nice, GG. When you don't have another relic planned for now, you can go for Freya's relic. Because for deer, I normally run them together, and also some people run their Frey in the doggos. So it's nice to have the relic on Frey. Also, some people use him for the OG demon. I feel you there, Forgiven. Sometimes it's just the rule RNG that's kinda fucking me up. This week was okay, but for showcase purposes I did it on extreme earlier, so I did it this week, not on the hard mode. Last phase. I play green into blue into red into... Wait, how high is my defense? 114k, okay. Into Baldur's counter. I don't think they did anything to the Demon King. It's just sometimes that RNG is really bad there. So, how hard is Baldur hitting? 1.6 million. I mean, I like my Albedo setup more, but Baldur is actually doing a good job. I mean, I still could give him the last 5 level ups, and oh, I'm missing out on 360 defense, which then already gets also on top the percentage bonus of the gear. Ah, true, I'm also not running max defense stats. So in terms of defense and damage, there's much more I could do. I actually think Red Zariel with triple defense would be an insane build on him. I have like 11.5% defense on the left piece and 12% on the right piece. So I did not max the defense on the piece out. It's not bad. For CC, for getting combat class, it's okay, but it's a waste, because he literally does not use any of the main stats, and because you play him triple defense normally, you don't have the combat class you need for first turn. But his whole passive is already playing around the fact that you are not getting the first turn. The reason why he starts with the level 2 counter is because Netmarble already guessed that the team with him normally gets the second turn. So when the enemy starts attacking, he's already countering. That's why I was going for low rarity, because like when you get common, uncommon or rare gear, you can just use gold to roll for the substats. And because he's not using attack, you can just go for crit damage substats. And that's what I literally did on both pieces. And as you see, I get plus 60% crit damage. Like, I start with 277.5 crit damage, and each time a character in my team gets damaged, Baldur's crit damage increases by extra 40%. I normally don't do upload videos like this because we have like how are they called? We have like Nalid, we have Amazing Grand Cross, we have Nagato, we have like the big guys who complain most of the time, actually like me, about the game, and yeah, they normally do the showcase to everything. I mean, I know that you're kidding, but I just have to face the fact that I'm not as big as these guys. Not for now. And I mean, when you watch their videos, I guess they would go and actually use engraved SSR gear for this one, just to get as much combat class as possible. But because I accept the fate that I will not get first turn, I just choose the way cheaper variant. Yeah, Nagato is looking in each video after another more and more depressed about the game, and I kind of feel it. Like, Grand Cross is missing out on so much potential. But yeah, like I mentioned, the only reason I did this is just because it's cheaper, because all the substats you see I just rolled with gold. So I kinda avoid using the anvils. And that's something I realized later. I could have just gone for the lowest rarity, like common gear, and then I could have actually rolled with even less gold. But I was already on the second piece rolling when I realized, wait, I could have gone cheaper. I mean, with these two pieces, I'm on 277.5. Over Baldur's Passive, you get a maximum of 240 extra crit damage. So you're already on 510 crit damage. And you're basically guaranteed to crit with a Zeva counter. True. Like, 120, 184. What's the max a defense piece could have? 220. So basically you could get up to 1050 defense just with the defense cosmetics, when you actually would invest diamonds into defense cosmetics. Like 120, but you can push it to UR max, then it's of course 210, holy. Yeah, this one from 180 to 210, this one to 210. So basically with just defense cosmetics you get an extra of 1000 defense out of this. OG Demon. Boss. Hell. Let's fetz. But yeah, also the reason why I'm lacking in the last few weeks in terms of Grand Cross streaming is we just don't get any real content right now. Most of the content is like reruns of event bosses we already butchered, like tons of times. Like really, the newest thing we got was the, where is it? Final boss here. I actually was really happy that we finally got a new final boss. The sad part is it's a festival unit. So even though when you get the cosmetics, when you kinda missed out on the festival or you are unlucky on the festival, you will have cosmetics for a character you're not having in your box right now. I mean, back in the day it was like final boss for the 7 Deadly Sins, final boss for the Commandments, and there are coin shop variants, so normally you have at least one version of the character who actually could use the cosmetics. But now we get like Zariel, I mean the Zariel Tamiel cosmetics are okay too, because normally you have one of the Archangels as associate in your box. OG. OG. Equipment. Okay, you have the good stuff. You have the good stuff. Miles, Zariel, Tamiel. Okay. AI. Or is there any chance that somebody in chat right now is interested in doing OG demons? I mean, I have you edit in like 20 seconds. Not AI, normal. Do I have you in my friend list? Nice. I'm not sure. Sorry guys, I have failed to stream. Friends. Who is the longest? Okay, 72 days. I guess you can do this. So, copy and paste and search. Because I copied the spacebar. Layer does not exist. Am I tripping? This player is already a friend. Okay. Sorry, I have normally like one friend I'm doing the raids with. When he's not online, I'm doing the raids with myself. Giving you the stuff for the favorite. Do I? Yes, I have the food. Let's go. All good. The only thing you need to know is I'm soloing phase 2. So in phase 2 you can just move cards. Remember, I solo phase 2. When you have nothing to do in the raid, so you start spamming stickers. Please be enough. Yes, it's enough for Baldur. That cutscene with the dog is just peak. Come on, ultra success. Please, you say cringe, I say peak cinema. Fuck you. The XP boosts are completely working against me. Finally. Oh, who did I get the cosmetics? Ah, Tor. Oh, all good, no big deal. Nice, more CC for Tor. Clear Knighthood boss. Not today. Ooh, but I have to use my friendship coins. Friend shop. Give me one of these. And two of these. And a free UR chest. For Solbers. By the way, how many? 42 event dungeon key bundles. So technically I have over 120 Fort Solgris runs I could skip. Is this some sort of peasant joke I'm not Norse god enough to understand? Ah, Hogboss. Ah, 7, 140, 10, 2, 8, 3, 5, 4, 2. Okay, I could actually hit 1000 scraps. Oh, I could actually go for the Yom cosmetic. Or I keep the scraps, and I guess the next battle pass will include some Baldur cosmetics. But yeah, I just saw the time, and we're already hitting 3 hours of streaming, so I would start ending the stream for today. I would ending the stream. And the only thing left to say for me is sorry. Yeah. The only thing left for me to say is thank you guys for chilling, thank you for staying, and thank you for watching. And boo, back to you. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye.